Hey guys, welcome to Denny's. Today, we're going to be starting a new short video series in anticipation of season 1. For this series, I'm going to be covering what I believe to be some very good starter builds for each and every early Descendant in the first Descendant. These builds require no energy activators, no Transcendent mods, and no specific component 2-set bonuses or 4-set bonuses. And today, we will be looking at Lepic, so stay tuned. Now, I'm going to try to keep these videos short and sweet. So before we get into it, guys, please just remember, subscribe only if you feel that I have earned it. If not, give me some feedback in the comments below and tell me what I can do better. And don't forget to throw a like if it helped you out at all. Also, don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I am live 6 days a week. Link is in the description below. And let's jump right in. So I want to preface the guide by saying that I do understand that these builds pale in comparison to what is available once you start investing in Descendants. However, this series is going to be catered to people that just unlock these Descendants and are looking to enjoy the Descendant without investing a ludicrous amount of time into them, kind of a springboard to get started, if you will. Keep in mind, if you want to min-max your Descendant and do the best possible damage and just go right into an endgame build, my complete build guides are a much better way to go, but they take far more time investment to accomplish. All right, and we are going to start it off with weapons, guys. Really quick, short, sweet portion of the video. Weapons are a very imperative piece of every early build because your weapons will be doing a brunt of your damage when you have no investment in your Descendant. Obviously, if you don't have a lot of investment in the weapon, it's not going to do that much. You can still have fun with these builds. I'm going to recommend Thunder Cage for the legendary submachine gun, and I'm going to recommend the Eternal Willpower for the rare assault rifle. That's going to be my weapons of choice in every one of these videos. So definitely use those for your weapons, and then we'll go into what mods to use as far as Lepic. Just make sure on your equipped weapon that you have a fire rate up mod, and you also have a sharp precision shot mod on it. It will increase the amount of balls that you can fling with Lepic, meaning that you do more damage. Now let's jump into reactors. So for reactors on Lepic specifically, I am currently using a fire and tech boost one. That's what you're going to want to use on Lepic. Now, as you can see, I am choosing the Nyzestra's Devotion mounting, and that is just my gun of choice. It gives you a little bit faster fire rate stacking, a little bit quicker with the sharp precision shot mod. But this is to do with just a weapon of choice, guys. You want to make sure you're getting the fire and tech reactor with Colossus damage. Really does not matter what your second roll is, as long as you can try to get a reactor with Colossus damage. It is not imperative. This is not really something that I would consider to be super available early game, but you can get lucky and get a good roll of this. Just make sure that you have the fire and tech skill reactor. That is as simple as it gets. We're going to jump right into components, guys. So for the components, all I'm going to say for this is you don't need any specific components. The only thing you really need to worry about at all that basically is required for the early game build is a sensor with max MP on it. It does not matter if that sensor has HP, defense, or shield. Obviously, HP is best, but you want to make sure that you have a sensor with max MP. Everything else, I just go for max HP and maybe a little bit of MP recovery modifier if it's available on the rolls for the components. But again, most importantly, we need to make sure we are getting max MP on our sensor. And then lastly, we're going to jump into the most important part, the Descendant modules. So guys, we're using skill extension and we're using MP accelerant to extend the duration of your ultimate ability on Lepic to get more shots in. And then we're using fire specialist and technician to make the burst of the shot do more damage with fire specialist. And then technician is a low cost malachite socket, which is obviously a free socket that comes with Lepic, that gives you a little bit more damage over time. The skill power modifier really is not the best on Lepic, but it does give you a decent amount of damage over time whenever your balls are just sitting on the boss doing more damage. And then you've got the skill insight that I popped in there for an extra critical hit chance or critical hit rate. Super nice to have because when you crit on Lepic, you're going to be doing a lot more damage. That is simply put the modules, guys. There's nothing else I can really say. It's a very bare bones base build, but that is the best in my opinion as far as what you get with Lepic. Now let's go into the strengths and why we're using these modules real quick, guys. So for this Descendant and this build specifically, the strength is bossing. Simply put, you go into the early bosses, you can kill them in sub 4 minutes with no investment at all, and that is a huge statement. You get a cheat death on Lepic, so you are completely fine, and you also can just die if you proc your cheat death. You can die just to reset your ultimate cooldown and just go right back into the boss and get it killed in under 2 minutes sometimes. With this low of investment, it's actually kind of crazy, to be honest with you. This build is just super good. I recommend everybody to try it, and it's a fantastic starter build. It's one of the top starter builds as far as they are concerned. But guys, that has pretty much been the video. I seriously appreciate it if you made it this far. Don't forget to slap a like if it helped, comment any feedback for me, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys have a great day, great week, and I'm out of here, guys. Peace out. Goodbye.